Alright. A long-awaited project I've been hyped for since its announcement, and I couldn't help but tear-jerk the moment I was able to play one of my favorite video game franchises sequel at launch. A while ago I made a review that must have felt too rushed or too short, so let me make amends to it by being serious with one of my most anticipated games that was launching this year, a development by Square Enix in which launched on September 10th on the PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, possibly on the Nintendo Switch since the remasters are releasing there. Here we are, finally, the moment we all been waiting for. Life is Strange True Colors review is finally here. Looking forward to this, and man, I'm just so stoked. Well guys, y'all already know. Let's do this shit. Let's just get started, baby. Well, just like every other Life is Strange game, a character is born with some superpower that's hard to explain. In a more realistic set, it feels real, as video games should be by now with evolution. But I'm talking motions. Our main character, Alex, has a past, and depending on how the character reacts due to the past may lead to changing the future. Either the choice was good or poor. It feels different from the first and Before the Storm. Didn't bother playing the second one, so don't ask me. I actually thought she was Dora the Explorer for a minute until I got a better view and realized that wasn't the case at all. You see what I mean right there? It's not darker, but it takes a deeper, perspective than other past projects we've seen thus far. And by all means, let's get into the opinions, shall we? True Colors reminds me why exactly I fell in love with LIS, and it's simple. Characters, growth, change, experimental, fucking superpowers. My god, this is fucking awesome. I forgot to mention, it does take place in Haven Springs, the most beautifulest of springs, and on Georgetown, and it's important when I get deeper on it, when I get into the game design later. I don't think that I once felt frustrated or hated something about this project, even as I was trying to. If I'm gonna be honest here, not to say I didn't have high hopes for it, obviously not the case here. I just didn't want to highlight giving so much praises on a game that I anticipated since its announcement. And I still don't want to, but fuck you, I can't help it. I guess my complaint will be that I wish I was able to go back and rewind when I fuck up like Max. But you can't do that here. The characters are a huge role and are important for the story. I have mixed feelings about them. Overall, I love where the direction was heading, mainly because of its differences. It's such a plot twist, but I won't go there. I want to talk about Alex first, the main character and her abilities. First off, I'm not fanboying or anything. I just think she's pretty and fucking awesome. Just kidding. Her abilities is to feel anyone's emotions, such as fear, sadness, joy, anger, and so on. She can react or take control to those emotions as if it were hers, supporting anybody who somewhat shares chemistry, such as Steph, my fave, just cause she's a music lover, just like I am. She's pretty. Mac, the little kid, big beard dude, Ryan, and plenty with growth, and among them that shares that strong bond, that connection that's difficult to break apart. In other words, I love the characters. It's in the title of the game. Perhaps it has to do with the graphics since it's been upgraded compared to the originals. I was amazed from the start. At first I thought I was going in expecting a good plot twist fuckery of a story and less on the textures settings to make these kind of projects more HD. I was wrong, and I'm sorry. It doubled my hopes even higher, raising the bar extremely intense. They even added this corny, cheesy, funny look of an RPG theme into the game, and I dig it for a change of pace. And they added this arcade game, well, a few of them actually, that your character gets to play. It's so fucking dope. It's just dope. I love the freedom. Although you can't exactly escape the area completely, You're given enough freedom to take a close look at how much time and effort was put here. It's like the wind just breezes by and blows me away with the great designing. Amazing great designing at best. The amount of determination from Alex really is inspiring, actually. I ain't no bitch, but fuck, dude, don't fuck with her. Towards the end, as much as she couldn't care about these around or what they might have said to her that could have been in a shameful way, she always stood strong, wanting to make those feel better about themselves except for her. I'm not too sure if I said this, but Alex is capable of taking emotions away if they are strongly down. She manages to pull it off, but at a cost that can possibly change her as a character. The end really feels like the cherry on top for dessert cause it gets juicy. Man, I fucking love Life is Strange. Okay, back on top. So many scenes here represents those determinations and what it means to not give up on a person no matter how bad of a person they can be from the start. There are changes, but these changes depends on the player and how they can reflect on it. There are many ideas coming from True Colors that I thoroughly enjoy and had less complaints and more of being overwhelmed with joy knowing it wasn't a disappointment. Like for the characters customization plus bonus content, if you paid the full $80 for all the bundles together, which I did, I don't care. It was worth it. Once True Colors was over, you would get two options if you really enjoy the game. Either play Steph as the main character or go straight into the remasters from One and Before the Storm. But they've been delayed, so thank you Square Enix. And Cyberpunk, cause you started the trends of delays, you fucker. There are so many scenes from True Colors I already reminisce on as I'm talking about it. Do I think it's better than the first and Before the Storm? No. But it's still going to get a high rating. I'm not biased either. I just have a thing for knowing what's going to be good or what's up the ass trash. If you're experimental and, well, I say try it. If you're basic, then don't. Simple as that. Life is Strange True Colors is extended to its own succeed. In other words, it's glorious like the notorious B.I.G., a recovery from the second. A modern masterpiece that is a must-play for fans. But in all honesty, it's pointless for me saying this because millions already be in it before I was able to play this myself. True Colors, the fourth installment towards the series, is a 9 out of 10, baby. What a success, and if you enjoyed this review, that shit, you already know what to do. Well, that's it for now. Thank you for your time and support, and well, peace, y'all!